When you guys are at the gym, you're going to do the same exact warm-up every single workout. You can just print off your sheets and follow along. So we're gonna do 10 squat to stands, 5 lateral lunges on each leg, and then 10 push-ups. And you can definitely do push-ups on your knees, or you can do a full push-up on your toes, whatever's gonna feel more comfortable. For your squat to stand, just make sure that your feet are wider than your hips and your toes are facing forward so that you actually get a stretch out of this. You're gonna bend over, so you get a hamstring stretch first. Then you're gonna drop your hips down as low as you can get and don't let your feet twist. Then reach your arms up and then stand up. So you're gonna get a full body stretch and you're gonna get all your joints to get some good movement in them. So as a profile, toes face forward, bend over, drop the hips down, arms up, and stand up. So you're gonna do 10 of these. Your lateral lunge is gonna be wider and your toes, again, are gonna face forward. You're gonna counterbalance with your arms just so that you can allow yourself to get down as low as possible to stretch the inner and outer leg and the inner and outer ankle. So you just stretch your arms forward as much as you need to so you don't feel like you're gonna fall over. And again, the profile, you wanna have a flat back and make sure that the bending just comes from the hip, the knee, and the ankle, not your back. So we'll do 5 on each side every time you work out. Your final warm-up is for your upper body, so you're gonna do a push-up. You can either go down onto your knees, push your butt forward, lift your chest up, and look at the floor about 3 feet in front of you so that your neck stays straight. You're just gonna bend your elbows, press back up. You're gonna go for 10. If you feel that you can do a full push-up, squeeze your butt really hard. Again, look at the floor about 3 feet in front of you, bend, and straighten. And now you're ready to rock and roll. Your push press setup is going to be the same as the squat, meaning that the bar is going to be set up right below your collarbone, so again, you don't strain any of your body parts while you're getting in and out of the lift. You want to be careful not to strain your wrist, and then also, again, in your back. So when you do this one, we're just gonna go a little bit wider than our shoulders. So when you go up to the bar, you wanna be able to step back from it so that you can visualize that distance that's just a little bit wider than the shoulders. You can also use a mirror if your gym has mirrors. I'll show you what I mean. So you're gonna go up to the bar and start with your arms straight. You wanna look to see what that distance is a little bit wider than your shoulders. You can also look straight ahead, and your index finger, when you're looking in the mirror, should be just right outside the edge of your shoulder. Once we're there, we're gonna go up to the bar, bend our legs to get down below the surface of it, and it's okay right now for our elbows to be pushed forward and our wrists to be bent a little bit. My legs are in a little bit of a squat position, so that now all I have to do is stand up and I'll clear the rack. Once I do that, I'm gonna step away from the rack. My feet are gonna be directly underneath my butt cheeks, and I'm tight, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna take a little teeny tiny baby knee bend so that I can force the bar overhead. As it goes overhead, I'm gonna poke my head through the window of my arms so that the bar is above the shoulders, above the hips, and above the ankles. As the bar comes down, I'm gonna lean my chest back because that's gonna get my nose out of the way. I don't wanna do a little chicken move with my neck. I want this to come from my core and the rest of my spine, not just the spine and my neck. So I'm gonna do a little baby knee bend, push it up overhead, bring it back down. Baby knee bend, push it up, bring it back down. So that's a push press. You can also do a strict press, which is going to be a lot more work. I'm gonna squeeze my butt cheeks and push them forward. That's gonna force my chest back and my nose out of the way. I'm gonna push the bar up, and this is actually my rest position with the bar overhead. I'm gonna take a big inhale and hold my breath. Push it overhead. So this has a lot less movement, and I'm holding my breath again while the bar is in motion. When you're done, you'll keep it on your chest is lifted a little bit. You'll just walk straight into the rack and then bend your legs to put it down. So you can do either one, push press or a strict press. Approach the bar by placing the hands a little bit wider than shoulder distance. Bend the elbows and the knees to get below the surface of the bar. Stand up, lifting the bar off safely. For push press, small knee bend as you push the bar overhead, hips swinging back, bar pressing slightly backwards. For a strict press, push your hips forward, push your hips back as you drive the bar overhead. When the bar is overhead, more body weight's towards the toes, and when it's down, more body weight is into the heels. Walk forward against uprights, bending legs to return bar to the hooks. For your lateral shoulders, you're gonna stand with your heels pretty much together, kind of like a ballerina. You're gonna bend your knees a little bit, and you're gonna put your pinkies up against the back edge of the dumbbell. You're gonna stand with them in front of you. They're not gonna touch your thighs, and you have a little bit of a bend to your elbow. So I always feel like I'm a ballerina when I do this. You're gonna lift the arms up, and you wanna get the pointy part of your elbow to face the room behind you, and the part where you get your blood drawn, that's gonna face forward. You're gonna keep your elbows bent just a little bit the whole time. You don't wanna go up and straighten your arms because that's gonna put all the pressure right here. So if you were to watch from the ceiling, the arms are gonna stay slightly bent, and that's gonna allow you to really feel the shoulder. You're gonna work the outside edge of your shoulder, the back of the shoulder. You're gonna set up a bench at an angle, and then you're gonna get sideways. So one leg's gonna be off the short edge, and then one leg is gonna be in the front off of the long edge of the equipment. You're gonna lay down on the upper part of your opposite arm, and then you're gonna hold the dumbbell with your pinky all the way up against the back edge of it. Your forearm, the bottom forearm, is just laying on your thigh, and that's gonna help us mark where our other forearm, the moving one, is going to land. So you have to keep your head up the whole time. You're gonna open a door, and then you're gonna bring it back down. So the trick is to keep tension in your wrist so that your wrist stays flat as you bring the arm up. You wanna make sure that you only hit a sideways position or a lateral position. Don't push it back behind you, and don't fling the dumbbell up. You want to feel that your elbow and your wrist stay the same for pretty much the whole move, and just the shoulder makes it move. It's going to be difficult in the beginning to feel the arrangement of your wrist and your elbow and your shoulder, but when you hit it, you're just going to feel like a perfect little rectangle of muscle in the back of your shoulder get the workout. There are a lot of different bars that you can use for your triceps. We're just gonna use the straight bar today. You're gonna put your thumbs with your fingers and put your hands on top. Anytime you put your thumbs with your fingers, you're gonna take tension out of your forearms and direct it directly into the muscle. So thumbs on top, I'm gonna pull the bar down so that my forearms are parallel to the floor. As I press down, I'm gonna torque and kind of twist my knuckles down to the ground. So the jewelry part of the hand is facing the floor, and when my elbows are bent, the jewelry part of the hand is gonna be facing the wall in front of you. So you have a nice straight wrist the entire time. You're gonna keep your elbows bent, you're gonna keep your knees bent so that you can keep all the tension into the muscle, nothing's gonna get stuck in your back. You're gonna hit a parallel position so you got lots of tension on your tricep, and then press it down. Don't worry about aiming towards your thighs, just think about straightening the elbow. If you try to hit your thighs, this might happen. We don't wanna do that. Just straighten the elbow. Side bend, you're gonna have the leg that's closest to the ceiling on the floor in front of the leg that's laying on the ground. Your bottom hand is gonna be lined up with your hip, and you're gonna kind of be in a side lying position or a side lounging position so that you have enough room to do the exercise. You're gonna press up into a T, you're gonna push your hips up even higher, look down at your bottom hand, come back to your T position, and then go all the way down. So it'll be T, push up even higher, back to your T, and then go all the way down. Crisscross, begin on your back. Hug your knees into your chest, curl up to the base of your ribs so you can see your stomach. Keep your head up the whole time and put your hands behind your head like a prisoner. Extend your left leg and take your left elbow over to your right knee. Twist and change the legs as you twist. For an added bonus, look at your back elbow to stretch out your eyeball muscles. When you do saw, your feet are going to be wider than the mat or wider than your hips. Flex your toes up to the ceiling and put your arms out at a T. You're gonna twist, stretch down, come back up and center at the same time. Twist, stretch down towards your toe, come back up and center.